Okay? Can a Christian smoke marijuana?
With the legalization of marijuana in several states, some Christians are asking, is it okay to smoke weed if it's legal? Well, let's answer this in 5 minutes or less. First, why do we even gotta ask if it's legal? It's because God says in Romans 13 to obey the laws of your country. And Titus 3:1 says to submit to the authorities. So if the law says don't do it, generally speaking, don't do it. But what if the law says it's okay to blaze? Well, then you gotta look at what the Bible says specifically. And the Bible specifically speaks out against drunkenness, fornication, homosexuality, bestiality, gluttony, stealing, lying, etc. But nowhere in the Bible does it even mention marijuana, cocaine, or even ecstasy. Well, then you gotta look at biblical principles. Okay, the following two passages pertain to drinking, but you can use the principles for other substances. Ephesians 5:15 says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. Do not get drunk." 1 Thessalonians 5:7-8 says, "Let us be alert and self-controlled, for those who sleep at night, and those who get drunk at night. But since we belong to the day, let us be self-controlled." Now, why would God not want His people to be drunk? It's because He wants us to be alert and self-controlled. Because when you're drunk or even buzzed, you're not alert. You're not in control. You put your guard down and temptation can just push you around. When you're drunk or high, are you wise? I mean, how can you say no to temptation when you got no clue where it's coming from? And when your senses are dull, can you really help people? Okay, to be arrested for drunk driving, all you need is 0.08% blood alcohol level. And you know what? That's not being drunk. That's barely being buzzed. Now, why would the government put a limit at 0.08? Because even at 0.08, just barely buzzed, you're slower. You're not in control. You're less alert. And as God's people, we need to be alert for anything and be in self-control. For a defense of Christian drinking, click here. We're a holy people, not a stupid people. And we have to be awake and alert for every possible spiritual attack. And we must have self-control. So whether they make marijuana legal or illegal is not the issue. But will you be alert? Will you be self-controlled? And don't tell me that when you smoke pot, you don't get high. I mean, that's the reason you smoke pot, to get high. So that's not good. And same argument goes for other drugs that gives you a little high, that overrides your senses, and you're not alert. Okay, speed might make you more alert, but you got no self-control. Something else has a control over you. And no substance, whether it be drugs or nicotine or alcohol or even caffeine, is to have mastery over you. So if you're addicted, cut it out. If you're losing self-control, don't do it. Because only Christ is supposed to be your master. And in self-control, you have to be able to offer your body as a living sacrifice to your master. So bottom line, don't smoke weed. And this goes for most drugs out there too.